everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Meet, the first all-English international broadcast program for international communication in Chongqing, produced by the WCICO. I'm your host, Alex. Guess who's back in Chongqing? Meet Avenue X, as she's known on YouTube, a top Chinese drama reviewer who was born right here in Chongqing. Studied TV production in England, worked in Beijing's TV and film industry, and it now lives in Winnipeg, Canada. But today, she's back with us in her hometown.
You're watching Avenue X. In this video, I am going to introduce you to the rather complicated but quite interesting cosmology of Journey to the West, 西游记. We had 2024's Chongqing Jiang happening in China. Leading actress is Zhao Liying again. Chinese web period drama, 永夜星河, love game in Eastern fantasy.
Her videos on platforms like YouTube have attracted a large fan base, offering global audiences deeper insights into Chinese cinema and culture. Beyond being a prominent online figure, she serves as a bridge between Chinese and international cultures.
Today, I'm diving into a world I know little about, Chinese entertainment. Well, I am joined by a special guest to guide me through it all. Hey everybody, it's Alex here in the beautiful city of Chongqing, and I'm here with Avenue X, who's Chinese. Tell us about your channel and why Chinese drama.
I'm actually a local Chongqinger. I was born here, and my channel on YouTube is basically me talking about Chinese dramas, television series, that being. I have a weekly thing that I just talk about what's going on in Chinese dramaland every week.
We also have Western dramas, Korean dramas. I mean, is there a difference between these types of dramas?
Chinese dramas are largely these days tied to the major drama streaming platforms. It used to be television stations that had most say in these things, and it changed, I'd say, around mid-2010s, and it becomes the couple of major web platforms still. In terms of genre, I think China has a couple of television genres that are unique. For example, based on web novels adaptation, 仙侠, which isn't something that you can find in any other countries.
Similar to old media becoming new media.
Yeah.
Are Chinese dramas, are they evolving? What maybe is kind of like a new trend?
Previously, there was a time everything gets made into 70, 80 episodes, which is ridiculous. They're cutting everything down to a lot shorter because of the competition from TikTok, Chinese version, and other short video platforms.
What are the differences, do you feel, with Canada and China here, and especially what you're doing in content?
Well, in terms of my city, Chongqing, my hometown, and then where I live right now in Canada, which is Winnipeg, the biggest difference obviously is geography, and the fact that is Winnipeg is super flat. You really don't have like high-rise buildings are not really there compared to Chongqing, and here is everywhere is up and down. So I do feel sometimes geography really affects people subconsciously.
Let's talk about this fantastic city of Chongqing. Born here?
Yeah. I lived most of my first 18 years of my life over there, across this bridge.
That would be Yuzhong district.
Yeah, the old district, the city center, yeah.
Every time you come here, you're feeling changes all the time?
Between the early 2000s and mid-2010s probably was the most intense changes happening all the time. When I'm not in Chongqing or not in China, I come back, I'm like, oh my God, this is happening, really? No.
So do any of your Canadian friends, do they say, oh yes, I know about that city?
Not yet. Like particularly in Winnipeg, I don't think that many people know about it yet.
How can we explain this city and its people?
If you come here and you meet people who were born here and live here all their life, you may meet a lot of people who cannot ride bikes, including me.
Did you say that's funny you say that?
I cannot ride a bicycle. I mean, even till now, and I haven't learned it because I never needed it, never could actually use it in the city. So still haven't learned it at this point of my life.
That's interesting. What are some of the positive changes you've seen to this city?
Over the years, the biggest thing I'd say is less and less pollution.
Okay.
Also, it used to be, if you walk outside, it's very, very dirty. And there's the profession that it's almost gone now in Chongqing, which is people, you pay 1 or 2 RMB for them to clean your shoes. And that profession now is gone. You almost cannot find any people in the city.
Well, that is very interesting. We're going to be taking in a show, 1949. We have a big grand theater here in the city, and we're starting to see some more performing arts here. You will be entertained for sure. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Next, we step into the world of theater. But this is no ordinary stage. Get ready to be amazed. We watched the Chongqing 1949 performance together, and I can't wait to share the highlights with you. Well, I'm here with Avenue X.
And I'm here with Alex.
And we are at the 1949 Chongqing Grand Theater. Come with us. Let's go inside.
Backstage.
We're backstage. Whoa! I've never seen anything like this before. Look at the size of this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 1949. And we're gonna get somebody here to help us out. Hello, 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 sir.
Hello. Well, our 1949 stage is a massive circular setup. It's 60 meters in diameter, made up of 5 rotating rings. Each ring can spin 360 degrees in different directions, creating a very dynamic performance space. In addition, the front audience sections also rotate, as you can imagine, allowing viewers to follow the story from multiple angles. That's a truly interactive experience. These are some of the props used in our show. This is an old-style sedan chair. Over here is a rickshaw. Now, we've stepped into the prison area. It definitely has a gloomy feel. And here's a real, fully functional vehicle used in our performance. Yep, it actually runs. Hop in and get a feel for it.
There's a vintage feeling to sit in a car like this.
All right, wow. Cool. Yeah, it definitely feels different.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. 1949 coming at you right now.
The year is 1949, and Chongqing stands at a crossroad. War, revolution, and the fight for freedom. Deep within the city, in the notorious Zhangjiadong and the Bai Mansion prisons, Communist Party members are held captive, tortured, starved, and threatened with execution. These revolutionaries face an impossible choice: betray their beliefs or perish for the cause of liberation. But their spirit is unbreakable. Through the darkness, they hold on to hope. Outside the prison walls, the Battle of Chongqing rages on. The People's Liberation Army advances, inching closer to the city, while underground resistant fighters risk everything to aid their comrades. As gunfire echoes through the streets, the prisoners refuse to surrender, choosing death over submission. In one final desperate act, they rise against their captors, knowing they may never see the dawn. And then, liberation. The city erupts in a final clash, the sound of gunfire, marking the fall of the old and the birth of a new era.
Fantastic. We also interviewed the lead actor of this groundbreaking show, featuring a multi-dimensional rotating stage for an immersive experience. Let's watch it together. We're backstage and we get to interview one of the lead actresses in this performance in 1949.
Hello.
I wanted to ask, are you originally from Chongqing? And after playing this role, did your perspective on the events of 1949 change?
Yes, I'm from Chongqing. Before joining this project, my understanding of the events of 1949 was mostly from textbooks and history classes, which felt one-sided. But after becoming part of the troupe, we visited Baigongguan and Zhazidong concentration camps, saw relics, torture instruments, and personal items like children's shoes. Let's just say this project isn't just a play. It's a meaningful way to help people, especially visitors, connect with and truly understand this history beyond just words in a textbook.
As the lead actress, do you have a favorite line or scene that resonates with you the most emotionally in the performance?
I think the most powerful scene is the final farewell, when Jin Xiu must choose between her beliefs and her child's life. Despite the pain, she sacrifices herself to give her child a chance at survival. The moment of separation is deeply emotional. Another unforgettable part is when the martyrs, facing death, instinctively sing the March of the Volunteers. In that moment, they see not just the end, but the hope of a brighter future for China.
Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to seeing the performance shortly.
Okay, well, I don't like to interrupt interviews, but thank you, Avenue X, for allowing me in here. How does it feel to represent, if she is locally here, such an amazing production?
Being from Chongqing makes this production even more meaningful to me. I'm incredibly proud to bring the city's remarkable history to life.
How is this going to stay relevant for so long? It's been going on for so long. What are your thoughts on that?
Our show is constantly evolving, with upgrades based on audience feedback, the directors, and our team. This continuous improvement enhances the performance, offering audiences a deeper understanding and a fresh experience every time.
Thank you very much, Shishi. Thank you very much. Now, let's hear our guest's expert take on this immersive drama depicting the resilience and sacrifice of the Communist Party members in 1949 Chongqing. That was an amazing event here. This is the ticket to have in this city. Watching the stage, 360 degrees, 1,500 people. Avenue X.
There I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me.
Honestly, yeah. I think it's very impressive that how dynamic the stage is, and at some point, the stage will rotate to the point that the actors will come so close to you, right in your face, and literally, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. There's a moment in the show where the audience just went, near the end.
Yeah.
Very emotional, I can imagine, huh?
Yeah, I've seen my fair share of tourism spots shows on the stage. This is by far the best.
This feels like quite an investment. Totally impressive. I know a little bit loud on the ears there.
Oh yeah, it is quite loud.
Action-packed. I couldn't think of a better person to come here and give us an overview of it. Thanks so much.
So interesting, isn't it? Like, I am from here and I don't even know about this, and you brought me here and you're Canadian.
Yeah.
How interesting is that?
Well, this is cultures joining together. Anyway, thanks again for spending some time with us in the beautiful city of Chongqing. Avenue X took to social media to share her experience. Let's dive into the reactions.
At some point of this show, the actors will come so close to your face. They're literally almost like singing to you. They're very roughly based on real people in history, and it is focused on October, November of 1949. It's great to see something like this exists, and because of the size and the tech that exists in this theater, and it's literally just built for this one show. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. They added English in its announcement and also in some of the printed out material, and I talked to the marketing team person earlier, and he's saying they are considering getting the real-time translator.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Let's Meet, showcasing new Chongqing to the world. I'm your host, Alex. See you next time with a new guest.